morning, good evening, and good afternoon, wherever you are. My name is Miss Sahara. As we conclude Trans Visibility and International Women's Month, I want to use this opportunity to thank you all for your support for Miss Trans Global since its inception. I also would like to thank everybody who supported our global trans sisters who, from their homes, workplace, their kitchens, streets, refugee camp, to share their unique, inspiring stories, showcase their amazing talents and creativities in the past 3 years. By doing so, these amazing women, whom I call my heroes, empowered our global trans sisters to keep fighting for their place in the world that continues to tell them and us that we do not deserve to exist. Today, I say to you all, keep being visible, keep being you, because every time you reclaim your place in society, you're saying that I am here and you must listen to me. I am here and you must see me. I am here because I am valid and you will not erase me. Also, I would like to give you an update about Miss Trans Global 2023. I would also like to give advice to our pageant contestants and pageant girls because I used to be one as well. So I would like to also give an advice to you all. So for the past 3 seasons of Miss Trans Global has been a digital event. It was accessible to many trans women who wouldn't normally participate in international trans pageantry. This set Miss Trans Global apart from other trans pageants. Let me be very, very clear. We are not trying to be like cisgender pageants, and we are not in competition with any trans pageants. In fact, we hope that what we are doing rubs off on other trans pageants by focusing their attention and purpose on advocacies and stories of these wonderful women who come from diverse walks of lives to participate in their various events. We need to see more of their stories. We need to see these women. When I say see, I mean like learn more about them. That is why we are the future of trans pageantry, Miss Trans Global. We set our own gold standard. Therefore, this year will not be any different, except for the fact that it's going to be a physical event in London, of course. Sorry, my voice is gone. I sound a bit croaky, so do forgive me. It's actually 5 a.m. in the morning. I haven't slept yet. So Miss Trans Global 2023 would be a mini reality series where we would create multiple spaces for the public, you, and the supporters of our contestants and participants to get to know the girls more intimately. The event will be divided into different episodes to start broadcasting from the 9th to the 20th of August this summer. Most conventional international trans pageants focuses more on the glamorous grand final event and not the whole process of the experience of the girls. They forget that these incredible women are more than chess pieces for entertainment gratification of the public. They are, in my opinion, human beings who have complex stories to tell. Most times they come from cruel societies that constantly tries to demean and delete their existence by passing draconian laws, like, for example, the erasure that is happening in America at the moment and in the UK here. At Miss Trans Global Organization, we have decided to dig deeper into each character and personalities of our participants who are coming from different walks of life, for you, the public, to learn much more about them and why they're joining Miss Trans Global 2023. In Miss Trans Global, we are trying to correct what most trans pageants have failed to grasp. Trans women, for us, are warriors and should be given a platform to be seen and be listened to, and also be known. How do you know someone? By listening to their stories. It is not about beauty. It is not about your skin color. It's not about your body size. It's not about your status in life. It's not about where you come from, but rather it's about who you are as a person, your purpose in life, and how you use your personal experience and existence to help other LGBTIQ people, especially underprivileged LGBT people in your communities and in your countries. Miss Trans Global is not about money making or gambling where you contribute money into it with the hope of winning a large amount of money if you are lucky, or a system that is stacked up very low for you based on how perfect or cisgender woman-like you are. Your advocacy and proven track record in public services scores super high, very, very high on our judges' score sheet. They will investigate you. They investigate your social media, they'll interview you, they'll interrogate you, so they get to know you well. So it's very important you bring your authentic self. And that is why we have decided we're going to have fewer participants in Miss Trans Global this year. When the pageant has too many contestants, many inspiring trans stories get lost in the high number of bigger characters in the process. Because where there are gregarious characters that are like in your face, it's always difficult to hear the other stories of the other participants. We want to share the airtime equally, and we want to make sure that the girls tell us their stories of how they prepared for Miss Trans Global. We will guide them to use their voices and their creativities to inspire people and trans people and the public in general, and teach them about transgender issues in their countries and in the world. One other new addition to this year's event is our Empowered Queen crown would also be redesigned. Our Queen Global crown is designed by the Royal Master Jeweler, Ricardo Patrica, who sent me some sketches last December, and it's so stunning, it's so beautiful. We have agreed that he will redesign our Empowered Queen crown every 3 years, keeping the same theme of our crown, which features the lotus flower and the phoenix birds, which symbolizes rebirth, renew, reawakening of our our transcendence when it comes to our activism, because we are activist queens. I cannot wait to see the girl that is going to wear it. I cannot wait to see what the crown looks like. Now, here is a quick advice to my fellow pageant sisters and pageant contestants. Thanks to Trans Beauty Magazines and Universal Trans Queens, which is connected with Trans Beauty Magazine, we are going to be working with them as our media sponsor this year. We have learned that there are lots of international trans pageants out there. And our advice is that there is a pageant for everyone and there is a pageant not for everyone. So our advice is go and research the pageant and see if it matches your core values before you invest and join in that pageant. Pick a pageant because you have a mission to achieve. Be it just to catwalk on a glossy stage, winning a large amount of money, like I said before, like gambling, building your confidence, showcasing your talent or advocacies, or you just want to enjoy being on stage. Have a reason why you are joining that pageant, or else you will get lost in the massive big personalities and physical beauties in most pageants who are usually normally focused on patriarchal definition of beauty and universal shallowness of what a woman is. So yes, being on stage is fun and exciting, but you have to set a goal for yourself to achieve. Like for example, if you're on that stage, you just don't want to be a clapper for the winners. You know, for me, every pageant that I've joined in the past, I joined for a specific reason, which is my core goal and core goal in life is to raise awareness about the plight of my Nigerian LGBTIQ family, where there is a 14 years imprisonment, and there is family rejections, there is harassment, there is homelessness, there is joblessness, there is violence, there is murder against our community, just because people are very badly educated on what it means to be in the LGBTIQ community. So I could easily have represented the UK because I live here. I've lived here now for nearly 20 years. But no, I will feel like I'm not authentic and not real. I refuse to be silenced by the country I come from, despite the fact that people were insulting me and telling me not to represent Nigeria the Nigerians were telling me not to represent Nigeria, especially the transphobic people. But I do it because I was pissing them off. I love it. I love pissing them off. So yeah, so I had a core reasons for joining this pageant. So my advice is have a reasons and pick your pageant very carefully. Trans women who look like the patriarchal definition of beauty and you think that because of your beauty, you can win certain pageants, go and join those pageants. If you are seeking to be heard for your advocacy, your talent and creativity, then join Miss Trans Global. Don't pretend to be what you're not. You will look like the caricature of someone else. Be your authentic self, authentic true self when you're joining a pageant. When you go on that stage, make sure it matches your core value as a person. So after all your hard work is done on that stage, you know very well you go home that you've already done your best. And even if you don't win, you remain proud of yourself that you've done very well. So let me go. In conclusion, we and myself and my team are very excited to welcome you, our supporters and participants, into our Miss Trans Global family as we enter the new era and chapter of physical trans pageantry. I can't wait. I'm so excited. Love you all, and remember, keep being you. Love you. This is mwah.